WNY.
Watercooler.com.
Stop the hammering. Stop the hammering out there. Who's got a hammer? Where is it?
I don't know.
Where's the hammer? Is it on the... Go up on the other floor. Somebody go up there and stop the hammering. Stop the hammering. I'll go down to the goddamn floor myself and stop it. Keep the goddamn commercial break going. Call fucking Phil Griffin. I don't care who the fuck you have to call. Stop the hammering.
If he had a decent kind heart, he would...
Brother, come on, you take a look at the news. Watch the news for 5 minutes, Steve, and then tell me that your life is awful. You're a clown, Steve. I'm tired of the clown show. Tired of it.
Welcome back. WNYWatercooler.com. This is the podcast. Subscribe to us on iTunes. I think you could do that. We're also on YouTube nowadays. And I think if you write a review for us on iTunes, it helps. But, do whatever the fuck you want. Coast?
What's up, Jan, man?
I think we all needed a bye after that. This season's just been so weird. The whole NFL. Bills, our offseason, the whole entire year is just bizarre.
Yeah, I can't remember a year like this where there's really just no team that is that good, like in the entire league.
We lose to Cincinnati because we have absolutely no weapons. Our only good player on offense that's doing anything right now, Clay, goes down hurt. Shady's just basically nowhere to be found, and we have no fucking receivers.
Yeah, our offense, the guys we're trotting out there would probably not make most of the teams in the league. Zay Jones is, by certain statistics, the worst receiver in the NFL this season. And these other guys, Holmes and Tate, and these guys, Kalen Clay, these are practice squad players or just guys that should be on the waiver wire right now. And we have to rely on these guys. And we signed a guy today, I forgot his name already. He might be our best receiver.
Thompson.
I'm not even kidding.
I remember that guy playing for us in 2014. I think it's DeAndre Tompkins or something. Yeah.
I didn't think he played for us before. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he played one game in 2014 for us.
Guy had 54 yards and a ton week 2 this year. He's our best. He could be our number 1 Sunday. And the fact that we go into this bye week, you look around the league, the AFC, New England, it's wide open, and our defense is playing great, and if you can add a couple weapons, you're putting yourself right in the conversation, and we did nothing. Our big move is to have us today. I'm so disappointed in Bean, and I've been trusting the process this whole time, and I feel like you have a season in front of you that you can, potentially make a run here, and they needed to do something, and they did nothing. And it's so disappointing. We have no receivers. Our running back depth is embarrassing. If McCoy gets hurt, it's laughable what our offense becomes.
Deontay Thompson. Yeah, that's the other thing. Okay, I understand it's hard to trade for a receiver. Who are you going to actually trade for that's going to do anything? It may not be that easy, but it might be a little bit easier to sign a tight end or another running back off another roster. It's just unbelievable that we have 2 fullbacks that are splitting out right, or they're in motion. When I saw what's the white tight end going in motion, I almost passed out from shouting so much. This is our game plan now.
Exactly, and it's just so frustrating because, like I said, these teams every game on our schedule is winnable, and it's one play here or there on offense that we can't make because of our ineptitude or just lack of ability and talent that could keep us from going 10-6, 11-5. And the Cincy game and the Carolina game, you need one play.
Patrick DeMarco, that guy's a threat. I'm watching these other teams. I think I said this a couple weeks ago, but all these other teams, they have this guy that they just drafted out of nowhere state that's 5'7" and fast as fuck, and they can do almost anything as you throw the ball to them, they run the ball, they can shoot downfield, and we don't have anyone like that.
No, we have no one. We have no one on our offense that's fast and can break a huge play. and spare me Kalen Clay or whatever his name is. I mean, give me a break. And I just don't understand why we got rid of Jonathan Williams. It makes no sense. Yeah, the special teams argument maybe for Banyard, but has Banyard even been active? Or Taiwan Jones? I don't care.
We just
need a
cut
guy that
Banyard.
can give you a couple carries.
Yeah. Or try and use Kalen Clay or Tate in some, watch the Chiefs or even the game on Monday night. Tywan Taylor. That kid, I mean, he's a rookie, third rounder out of nowhere, some state school, and he scores a long touchdown. He was wide open, and he was doing other plays, making other plays in that game, too.
Yeah, I mean...
Tyreek Cohen. I mean, there's examples on almost every single team. And our biggest offensive threat is Nick O'Leary.
Honestly is. He's our biggest. He's going to be our number one target this week is O'Leary, and it's just sad. But I mean, hey, they've been winning. They've won 3 out of 5 with no offense so far. So who's to say they can't keep doing it?
Yeah, and that's the next 3 games or next games are so winnable. The defenses that we're playing are not good. It's going to come down to someone. It's going to come down to Tolbert having to make a play or something, which is just sickening.
Yeah, we've played in their defense. They've played 3 of the best defenses in the league so far, and now coming up, we got Tampa, the Saints, the Jets, Oakland. I mean, these. You go 3-1 in those games. You're 6-3. I mean, it's right there for you. 3 of those games are at home. The only road game is against the Jets, who, I mean, it's not a guaranteed win, but there's 3 wins just staring you in the face.
We're counting on Jordan Matthews' thumb to be healthy after 2 weeks post-surgery, but that's where we are.
Yeah, what are his chances of suiting up? He's not catching footballs yet, I think I heard, but, I mean, come on. The guys, just put a splint on it, give him shoot him off with something to take the pain away. It's a thumb.
Isn't that the most crucial finger in catching a football?
I mean, I guess, but, if he catches half of if he catches 2 of the 4 balls that are thrown his way, that's better than we're getting from, from whoever else we're going to have there.
I'll take his 9 fingers over us having to throw the ball to some former quarterback who's just learning to be a tight end this year. I'll take 9 fingers over that, but...
I mean, are we what? We average how many targets to wide receivers a game? 6, 8? I don't know the number, but if he can make a couple, 1 or 2 third down catches, it's worth it. I don't know. If he can get out there without risking doing more damage to his thumb, even if he's going to have a hard time catching it, to me that's almost worth it because you have no replacement ability to replace him.
If you put the embarrassment and the patheticness of it to the side, what do you think the Rams would take to send us Watkins back? I mean, I've been documenting it on Twitter. He gets one catch or 4 targets a game at most.
Yeah, at some point you have to just admit that Sammy Watkins isn't good, right? I mean, he didn't do anything here. He goes to the Rams, who's the sweetheart of the NFL this year because they're 4-2 and people think they're great. And he's a complete non-factor. He had one good game, and he's 1 catch for 11 yards and doing nothing.
Yeah, he had 1 good game, and he can't even get as many targets as some rookie that most people never even heard of coming into the draft, or few did. It's Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, so at some point it's not, the Bills weren't using him right. It's maybe this guy just isn't that good. I mean, I don't know, but it's kind of funny to see that he's doing absolutely nothing after the Bills just get crushed for making the trade by the national media.
Yeah. Oh, but everyone saw Watkins have 1 good game on a Thursday night. And, oh, yeah. But
yeah.
So, should we be scared of this Buccaneers team? Their defense sucks. Their quarterback's hurt. They have 2 really good receivers.
I'm scared of their weapons on offense, and I think that regardless of who plays quarterback, you can pretty much, lock in at least a couple takeaways, 2 interceptions, and we just have to capitalize on them. I mean, against Cincinnati, we had, 3 interceptions or 3 takeaways, maybe one was a fumble, and a punt return to the 12, and what did we get out of those? Like, we did nothing. So, our offense needs to do something to capitalize on, I think, what is going to be the inevitable takeaways that our defense is going to have. Winston and Fitz, they both like to throw at the other team.
We need Shady to be the old Shady. I mean, the guy's old and he's had one good year or one good game. Granted, we have played really good defense, but I mean, the guy has to go off.
Yeah, he's got to go off. But when you're playing a good defense and you're completely one-dimensional, I don't care if Barry Sanders is back there. You can't. A lot of these runs, he's got no chance, no chance whatsoever. I mean, we can't. You need to have some sort of threat of a passing attack. Like these safeties, linebackers, they have no respect for our passing game, and it's hard to run. And again, if he gets 60, 70 yards in a game rushing, I feel like that's going to be a good game for him this year. I don't expect many 125 to 150 games. I just don't see how it's possible with this offense.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this the schedule. They played Minnesota. They lost bad. They barely beat the Giants by 2 points. They only scored 14 against the Patriots, although that was a Thursday. And then they just lost to the Cardinals. I mean, granted, their quarterback got hurt, but I mean, is there even a line? I saw 3, 2.5, mostly off the board.
Yeah.
I mean, we should be at least 4-point favorites in this game.
I agree. I think I saw 3 at one place, and I don't know. They're waiting to see on Winston, but how much of a difference in the line is Winston really going to make? Like a half point? So I don't know. They were the top. Before the season, it's like, oh, Tampa's going to make that next step. I think it's clear that hasn't happened, and so I think it's a home game. Crowd's gonna be fired up after the bye, and I really just I think it's a game that the Bills that they should be able to win.
There should be no doubt about it that we should be able to win this game, with or without some of these weapons. But I think that obviously we have to depend on the defense. They're gonna have to make more plays. We're gonna have to get another special teams. At least a decent play, and we need Hauschka to just keep kicking. I mean, that's pretty much the recipe, which is...
We get to the 35, and we settle for field goal time. Do you know, we've played Tampa? We never played Tampa. We played them 10 times ever. We've played them 5 times since 1991. We've only beaten them once. We've beaten them 3 times in the history of the franchise. It's weird how we never play Tampa.
This will only be their second time, I think, ever playing in Buffalo.
Yeah, they played I think it was opening day or week 2 maybe. Semi recently. I think Dante Whitner had 6 in that game, and that was the time we beat them. That's the only time we beat them since '91.
Not a very memorable game because if Dante Whitner made a play, that's rare. So
yeah, it was. You'd remember it if you saw it. It was. I want to say Leftwich or someone, some weird quarterback Leftwich or did Leftwich play for Tampa or some Gerard, something like that. Just
was it a tip ball? I think I remember that.
It was a screen pass or something that he just floated over the guy's head, just right to Whitner, and he just.
I remember that we got.
Opening day.
I remember that we got ran over by the running back from Auburn that they drafted. He just crushed us. Cardell Williams. Yeah. Cadillac. That was. I remember I watched that game in Canada, and we just got trounced.
Yeah, and I think that was a Losman game. I think that weird year where I was still hoping Losman would have one last hurrah. Maybe I'm thinking of a Jacksonville game where Fred Taylor had a 80-yard touchdown. They kind of blend together.
Yeah, these teams every year runs together. We're 3-2 and. I don't know. I don't feel too confident about this game. I'm not scared of the Bucs, but after that Cincy game rattled me.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's. I mean, I didn't expect us to beat Cincy. I thought that Cincy, they're pretty good. They got talent. They got a good defense. They got off to a terrible start, but they've been playing better, and I wasn't surprised at all to see us lose to them. But it didn't really change my expectation of the season, to be honest with you. It's just, obviously the injuries hurt. I didn't think I'd become so reliant and dependent upon Charles Clay being healthy, but that's where we are now, and it's a major blow to our chances. But I still think that a couple days ago I was thinking we were going to lose this game, but I think I've come full circle.
That Cincy game, we're gonna look back at that game like in December and just wish that we had another fucking receiver.
We haven't talked about it, but man, after that punt return to like the 12, that was one of the worst sequences of plays when you need a TD that I've ever seen in my life. Like, we ran on first down and lost yardage or something, and then on second and 10, we did a pitch or a run to the left for negative yards. Why are you running on second and 10 from the 12? That has to be the dumbest thing to do ever. It's your best case scenario, even if you run a good play, is you have 3rd and 5 from the 7, which is this offense isn't converting that. It's what are they? That stuff. I was so frustrated.
Yeah, Dougie McDermott, the guy is. I mean, he's better than Rex, but he's just such a generic, bald NFL coach. He's just so generic.
Yeah, he needs to cool. When the Bills are winning, I think the clapping is kind of funny. But when they're losing, it really gets annoying. When the clapping, I can see it. If this thing starts going south, it's going to be too much to handle. Every time they show this guy's clapping, every time, it's just unbelievable.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I guess you've watched. You've only watched a couple. How many games you watched on TV? 2.
Two out of, yeah. So I won't notice for the next 2 weeks, but maybe I'll look from up in the stands. I'll get more sunburn again this week.
DVR, Dave, you can DVR. He every time they show him, he's clapping. It's crazy.
Well, I'll definitely have to DVR. Who the fuck DVR?
Whatever you do, whatever. Next road game. If you're not going to the game, in at the Meadowlands, you can see it then.
Oh, TNF? I might have to go.
TNF, yeah. Rex said he's going. You having Rex on the pod after this, or what?
I don't know. He's probably passed out after his Yankees just won.
Oh my God. I don't want to talk about it.
So what do you think how many wins are we gonna have this year?
What did I say last time? I can't remember now. 9-7, 8-8. Well, I think I think I'm gonna be optimistic. I think we go 3-1 in the next 4, and I think we get swept by the Patriots, and we split with Miami. So what's that? That's one more win. That gets us to 7. Beat Indy, that gets us to 8. Lose to the Chiefs. What game am I missing? I feel like I'm missing one. 7. I still think we end up 9-7.
Is that going to get us in? It's gonna.
Might.
There's
gonna
be some crazy tiebreakers and shit. I could see there being 4 or 5 9-7 teams.
Yeah, I mean the fact that since you lost could hurt. But having that Denver win is big, and if we can get this Oakland win, if we beat Oakland, they might be out. They might be done. And the Colts game, that game could be huge if Luck's back. They're 3-3. Everyone is right there at 3 with 3 wins or right in it. So
that Colts team is garbage. Mariota couldn't move. He can't move. And he threw for, he got a 50 yards on a pass where he just chucked the guy that was wide open. Wide open. He still hit him. But
guys wide open like that?
If we do, I don't think Tiny ever finds him.
That's what I mean. You see stuff like that in games regularly where there's just guys wide open, and except for when we play, it's we never get a break like that with someone wide open. But you're right, Mariota. The Colts are terrible. The fact that they're in the playoff race, they're even in the division race.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not scared of the Colts here, even with Andrew Luck. That defense, they're biting on play fakes when Mariota literally can't run. He instead of he slid behind the line of scrimmage when any other quarterback could have easily gotten like 4 yards. What the fuck? What?
Yeah.
Do you bring like tissues on these long excursions with your pooch?
Oh man, I need to. You know, I got these issues.
Yeah, you need a handkerchief or something.
Are you buying Miami as being a contender or what?
What? They can't score more than 20 points.
Neither can we. They're 3-2.
Well, I don't know. I watched the Dolphins in that London game. That was probably the worst game I've ever seen. They're truly horrific. They're losing 17-0 to Atlanta, and then what did Atlanta just not come out after halftime?
No idea.
How do you not score?
That was shocking. That was unbelievable.
I don't understand. The whole NFL this year, the Patriots, they keep fucking lucking out. They just continue to get lucky. It's incredible to me.
So I think before Sunday's games, the Patriots were like minus 700 to win the AFC East, and the Bills were like, I want to say they were like plus 600 or plus 700, I mean, something in that range. After the Patriots-Jets game, the Patriots went to minus 1,600. Like, why would beating the Jets, luckily, barely on the road, all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, yeah, they're... it's like just so weird. But people, I don't know, everyone's betting them. I mean, that's the whole point. But still, it's weird. It's crazy to me how that lucky-ass win can swing their line that much. I mean, they should have lost. You can make the argument that they got outplayed if it wasn't for a couple bad interceptions and a really questionable call by the officials.
They clearly, they steal 7 points from you. And, again, that Houston game, they should have lost.
Yeah.
I mean, the Patriots, great teams, good teams, they find ways to win. But they get so many breaks. So many breaks.
Great teams find ways to win. I don't buy good teams. The games are close, so when you get lucky breaks, it like makes it so you win. That's why they get so lucky like that. That's Variant Jenkins play. I mean, I don't care what the rule is. The guy never lost the ball, never lost control when he landed. Just because he bobbled it like for a second it's just so stupid. Like, give me a break.
Bills are plus 625. The Patriots are minus 1,200.
Okay, so it changed a little since the last time I looked, but
don't we have the same record? Or no, they're 4-2. We're 3-2.
Yeah, but you got Atlanta. I mean, they can swing again this weekend if Atlanta can like pull.
Well, yeah, who's kidding? Who? The Patriots should be favored well ahead of the Bills. I mean, we're a joke of a franchise. What's your prediction for this week? You said we're winning.
Yeah, I think we're gonna win. 17-9.
Oh God, is Fitz gonna start?
No, I think Winston will play, but I do think our defense will be able to pretty much shut them down, and Winston will turn it over a few times. And I think the crowd's gonna be. It's gonna be a tough day for Jameis. I don't know if has he ever played like in cold weather in his life.
It's supposed to be like 70.
Brutal.
Dirk Cutter. Give me a break, Dirk Cutter. That guy,
yeah.
Did he just he wandered onto the field, someone gave him a laminated sheet and a headset, and he's a coach?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Dirk Cutter? I wouldn't let that guy be the coach of my bowling team. We're not losing to Dirk Cutter now that I think about it. Yeah,
there's some really weird coaches in the league right now. Malarkey, a coach, Marone, Dirk Cutter, and like a lot of these guys. Like these guys are like the Falcons guy. I think is like a total loser.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are coaches for the Bills. Jacksonville, what is Jacksonville and Tennessee doing? What are they doing? Oh, and Pagano, I'm going Bills.
Oh yeah, Pagano. How's he still employed?
And O'Brien. That's got to be the 4 worst coaches in one division. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Pagano's been the best odds for first coach fired for 6 consecutive seasons, and yet he somehow still keeps his job because they always are in the playoff contention.
Because they're always in playoff contention, and their owner is hopped up on pills. He's just driving around looking for hookers. He's too busy to fire anybody except for the idiot GM who ran that franchise into the ground, seemingly on purpose. Whatever. I'm going Bills 14-10.
Ooh, I like it. So it sounds like we both think it's going to be a pretty brutal game to watch.
Gerald McCoy's gonna wreck our McCoy. I feel like. McCoy
I don't know,
time.
man. I think I think it's inevitable that McCoy at 29 or whatever he is, he's not that big of a guy. He's gonna get hurt, and then we're gonna have this like laughing stock in our backfield. It's just going to happen one of these games.
Get it chased for a 10K T-shirt. He just put him on his website or wherever he's selling T-shirts. Shady.
Bill's website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you at the Ralph. I won't be tailgating, but I'll be there.
Wow, is this your latest arrival to the stadium in maybe ever?
Yeah, even when I was a child, I got there earlier. Goddamn airplanes. I bet
man, hopefully
that
the flight's
flight
not
better
delayed.
that flight better not be delayed out of Atlanta.
Oh, you could be sitting in line to take off for like an hour.
The busiest airport.
It's only like minus 110 that you're there by kickoff.
Oof.
All right, man. Talk to you next week.
Part 2, we got Rec on the line.
Hey, man, our water cooler. What's up, baby?
That was a long week off with no Bills game. Real long week.
Yeah, we got the University of Buffalo Bulls losing, the Sabres losing, but yeah, I mean, what's your prediction? We're 3-2 right now. Tiny tie still sucks pretty much. McCoy hasn't got it going. Zay Jones looks like dog shit. Yeah, what's going on?
I can't believe how awful Zay Jones is. The guy, he's awful. He's horrific.
Yeah, basically. He's had, like, in every game he's had a chance to make a play, and he's made pretty much zero.
I think he has one decent catch. One decent catch in 5 games. And we're basically counting on this guy, and he can't even catch a quick pitch out to him.
No, he's a little bitch right now. He's absolutely a joke. I mean, they're counting on Nick Troy O'Leary to bring the ball out this week, or else we're fucked against Tampa.
Yeah, NFC South, brother.
Yeah, Tampa. We got Dirk Cutter. I don't know his name.
Cutter. I just went off on a rant about him. The guy, I'd rather have you as a head coach, I think.
I mean, the guy, I don't know what to say about him, but he scares me, though. I mean, he's coming into the Ralph on Sunday, hard. That team's coming in hard. You see what he said after the game? He was pissed. He was losing his mind. We got Shawnee McDermott all happy. You know, we competed against Cincy. Give me a fucking break. This team needs to come out, play the best game of their freaking life on Sunday. The Bills do.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting how your boy Dougie McDermott rallies the troops off a bye. I mean, it's a must-win game. You can't come off a bye and lose to an average at best team at home.
Oh yeah, no doubt. How much weed did Marcel Darius and Trey Day White smoke on this bye week? Is what I want to know.
Dude, they're smoking that synthetic, man. You can't detect that.
Good. I hope they did smoke up. These guys need to chill out. They got McDermott in their ear every day about go home and talk to talk to your cousin, call your mom. These guys are freaking they're 23. They just want to bang and smoke weed and play football.
Call
You
your
got this
mom.
guy. I don't know. I think he doesn't have a. I don't think he has a good pulse on his team, really.
He doesn't have a good pulse on anyone except for his church choir. But I just looked. I can't believe the Buccaneers were 9-7 last year.
Yeah, well, they should have been. Yeah.
And
they got players.
They lost 2 of their last 3.
I'm part 2 this week somehow, which is bullshit. That should always be part 1. But yeah, the Bucs are a better team on paper than the Bills are.
Are they?
Yeah, we got Shady McCoy. We got we got Trey White. Those are our two best players. I don't know what else the hell we got.
Did you see Kyrie Irving miss that last shot to tie it against in the Cavs game?
Yeah, it looked like it went in, but yeah, it was short.
Yeah, it's short.
And then LeBron touched Cox or something.
Yeah, Trey White. Well, there's no safety help on that long touchdown last week against the Bengals, or 2 weeks ago against the Bengals. But other than that, he actually played pretty well. But this team, we rely on fullbacks and third-string tight ends to string this friggin' offense together. It's not a winning formula. I have us at 8-8 this year. We're gonna win 8 games, and we're gonna look back at some of these and be like, why didn't we make a move? Why did we let Watkins go for a second-round pick?
Yeah, Mike Tolbert's not breaking off any long 25-yard scampers. I mean, I don't get it. Bean, he hires 2 assistants. What are these guys? What are they doing? What the hell are these clowns doing?
What assistants? What are you talking about?
Bean, he revamped the whole front office.
Yeah, well, I mean,
he brought in 3 regional scouts. Get some talent in here.
We hired him in May.
It's not talent. Jalen Clay is not talent. I mean, okay, the guy made 1 catch against Denver, but come on.
We hired Bean in May. What was he supposed to do?
Hit the wire.
Well, we definitely need another running back. We got rid of your boy Banyard. Your boy Riley's taking $500 Uber rides from Chicago. He can't see the field.
All right, James, let's get real. In this team, they should have beat Cincy, so now we're coming off that. You got to win this game, or else all of a sudden shit could get bad real quick, real fucking quick.
Yeah, we lose this game, then it'll be a pick 'em against the Raiders. And I don't know. I mean, the Raiders look terrible though. I mean, the whole league is beatable. I mean, I agree with you. We should have beat Cincy. We could have beat Carolina. I feel like we're gonna be saying that about every single game the rest of the year, except maybe against the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, we still gotta hope for the division at this point. You gotta win. You gotta win Sunday. Hope New England loses to Atlanta and see where you stack up on Sunday night.
I don't see it. Win the division? You really think that we can win the division?
Okay. Say you don't win the division and you're on the wild card. You have to win 3 road games to get the Super Bowl. Come on. Who even gives a shit then? You gotta
win the Super Bowl.
You gotta try to win the division. Yeah, I'm talking Super Bowl. Yeah, you gotta try to win the damn division. You got freaking Winston and Connor coming in, and you scared of Jack Del Rio, and then Todd Bowles, and then Anthony Lynn. Come on, look at these coaches.
Raiders?
Are you kidding me?
Raiders play the Chiefs on Thursday night. Holy shit! I'm being in Atlanta for that game. Oh, and then the Raiders, they get 10 days to prepare for us?
They can have 25 days to prepare for us. I mean, Jalen Richard and Derek Cook, come on. Let's tee these boys up. If we play our game,
Derek
we
Cook?
can beat that team.
Who's Derek Cook?
It said Jalen Richard and Jared Cook. Those are 2 other weapons.
Well, I don't.
Better weapons than we have.
Oh, I'm gonna check the tape. I thought you said Derek Cook, but maybe I misheard you.
I said Jared Cook and Jalen Richard. And DeAndre Washington, Crabtree, Cooper, and Marshawn. Those are weapons.
Amari Cooper's horrible. Crabtree is dust in the wind. And Marshawn Lynch, wow, he can dance on the sidelines in a blowout. Congrats.
No, I'm saying we should beat them, but if our offense, if Dennison doesn't get friggin' Logan Thomas involved and doesn't get, we really got Banyard? What's going on? I don't get this.
Well,
Get some,
clearly
I don't know.
clearly
I'm confused.
we love Patrick DeMarco, and we love him.
Yeah, we should because we're paying him the most money as a fullback in the league.
No, he makes less than that guy from Baltimore. I think he plays on Houston now. The Pollock guy.
Oh, Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, if we lose the Fitz Sunday, it's going to be a sad day at the Ralph. That's all I know.
If we lose to Ryan Fitzpatrick on Sunday, I might not make it home alive.
Dude, I wouldn't blame you. That's about. That would suck if we lose. This comes into the Ralph and starts flinging friggin' dimes across friggin' through the wind to friggin' Mikey and Deshaun and Brait and friggin' OJ. That's gonna be ugly. That's gonna be an ugly walk back to Southwestern. Fuck.
Brait? Well, he's probably better than any tight end on our team right now. He basically is Nick O'Leary, but what's your...
No, the guy's got numbers this year, but okay, whatever. Anyways.
All right, he's got numbers this year, huh? What's your prediction?
Yeah, he does.
I'll look him up.
You know, like, okay.
Well, what do you think the Patriots' record's going to be? Well, Braid has 4 tuds, 21 catches. He does have numbers. I'm wrong.
Oh shit! I do DFS every Sunday for like 3 hours, drinking a coffee.
Cameron and a coffee. I love it. Bringing it down.
Oh yeah, I know tight ends. I know tight ends. Like I've been on Safarius Jenkins and Greg Kittle since week 1, and those guys, yeah, dude, come on. I know, friggin' I know off the radar scrubs, but
Austin Safarian Jenkins. I've been watching that guy since college. Big 12.
Yeah. Patriots. I'm thinking we're gonna end up 10-6.
Well, we could get to 10, but we're gonna have to split with them. We're gonna have to go. We might have to go 5-1 in the division, which seems possible but not likely. Not likely at all. But Smoking Jay.
It's gonna come down to some weird tiebreaker.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying earlier, that there could be 4 or 5 9-7 teams, and it's going to come down to some weird December shit.
Oh, if we get to 10, we're in. 9 might get in. I was breaking it down last night big time.
Did you save your notes?
Huh?
Did you save your notes? I'd like for this analysis. Or did you just drink them away?
I mean, the Broncos aren't going better than 9-7. I'll tell you that right now. Baltimore is not going to go 7-3 in their next 10. Tennessee's the only team that scares me. Houston does not scare me. They're not going 7-3 in the next 10.
Well, what about Cincy? That Cincy game, that could. I mean, it's not going to matter in a tiebreaker if it's more than one team, because we wouldn't have all the same opponents or whatever. But it's going to come down to some weird tiebreakers.
Cincy's 2-3. Miami scares me though.
They might be one of the few worst offenses than us in the league. So, I mean, they don't have a bye. They have to play 16 straight. By December, that team's going to be gassed. We'll see.
Who do they got this week, do you know?
Jets?
Oh, really? Shit. Yeah, we got to win this week.
All right, great analysis. What's your prediction?
Do you want a JMO and a Noodle prediction?
Yeah, give me one with each.
What'd you guys predict?
We both said tight Bills victory.
Ooh. All right. If Noodle plays, the Bills will win 27-17. to 14, Bills. If Jameis plays, we're going to lose 24-13.
Wow, big swing from a guy. He doesn't have a shoulder. I don't even know if Fitz has a shoulder, but I mean, we'll see. I mean, Jameis, famous Jameis.
We're not beating Jameis Winston. I'm telling with those weapons. Come on, who do we got?
Well, we'll see.
McCoy's gonna all of a sudden go 5 years back in the time machine.
Gonna go back to when he was 24, just tearing up the NFC East. All right. Well, we'll talk to you next week.
Fuck, man, we better be 4-2. I'm out. Peace.
Okay, it's gutter hope. All about my bills like Buffalo.
That's about it from Manager's Corner. Go fuck yourself, and the fuck with your show coming up next.
We're going to the playoffs, and you're going to take out one of our best players because you couldn't take a hit? That's a joke. That's an absolute joke is what it is.
Shit, I'm all about the bills like Thurman Thomas.
Where's the youth game? We need an L. We need an L against Houston. We need as many L's as we can pile up from now until the end of the season. We're not making